Sometimes that's what I see. No. How was that fun? I'm just saying, Marissa, damn. I didn't do shit. Okay, Riz. Red Riz.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, a program that has been built on flash, excitement, swagger, even once a goal turnover chain. But the fundamentals of this program, substance. We'll have plenty of substance and swagger from the Canes today. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You've got a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Pocket starts to collapse. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
Dances away. Trying to make... The ball's free. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
First down here for the offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Trying to get to him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and first play that can get you going. We just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
This is a 3rd and long. They go to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. LSU right back to the line. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Slides away. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
The one thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
On the move, it's Thomas. And the returner will be brought down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Durham. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Ooh, there.
Jesse and the receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. To the ground, he's got it again. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. LSU quick to the line. Now the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They want to throw it. Got it! Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and goal coming up here. To throw, it's Nussmeier. He caught it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. On to attempt the try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff unit about to go to work. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
What the
Fires
fuck?
Oh, now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Now this offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Lofts one high and deep. Pulls it in on the right. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Push down for the tackle.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmaking.
Got enough space. Touchdown LSU. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. You can't have any more turnovers.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line of warp speed for second down. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. To the air. It's Ward. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. Listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Oh, you did it. You used to be flashing, huh?
Coming out
Like,
with
man,
it.
what the fuck? This fucking game cheating, man.
That gamble did
Fuck,
not
bitch, cheat.
pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
That's how I used to be flashing.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Davis?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a...
Just plowing down the field. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Moves around to clear up the vision. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Give to the running back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man. At midfield, he's got room. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. LSU right back to the line.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. And some of it, it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, two former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that, too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Using his legs to buy some time. On the move, he fires. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking deep. And he's
what
got it
the
inside the
fuck?
10. And they finally make the tackle, and this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Now the chance to
this
pay
nigga
off
just
that big
blew
play
some shit
from
up and
just
he
outside
caught
the
that
5.
bitch. What the fuck?
Turning to the running game on
This bitch
first and
finna
goal.
piss me the fuck off.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I always come
Here
back.
comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to pass, it's Ward. They're bringing heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll be smacked to the ground. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He makes the catch. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. The Hurricanes are on the move. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wide out in motion. They'll go to the air. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Canes. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He'll off one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Picks up a chunk of yards. And first down for the offense.
They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's going to pass. Quarterback adapting. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
21-14.
On first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's got it.